Well, hello, hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for joining in tonight, friends and soul sister tribe. This is the air signs, okay? God. There's a Virgo here that just wants to be the center of attention that some fire sign energy here is involved with, okay? Yeah, and before I was, just thinking before I come on, I kept hearing someone say, "He's a bloke, he's a bloke." So someone uses that, I don't. But someone, yeah, they call people blokes. He's a bloke, okay? And there's a Virgo here that just wants so bad to be the center of someone's attention, anyways. But all right, so I brought up. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Somebody's playing in the underworld. You're gonna get in trouble. It's very interesting. Because you got Hades at the bottom of the deck and you got Atlas at the top. Okay? And now even what's more crazy, the reason I got this deck out, I wasn't going to use it in this because we got so much to cover here. I mean, we're going to be here forever, man. But anyways, you guys always wait so long, so you guys always end up getting more messages than the other zodiacs in the end because I always do you guys. So anyways, thank you for waiting for your turn. But anyways, I was looking at this book. I'm like, I just feel like you guys need a message, And this is Don Miguel Ruiz, okay? It's his book of Toltec wisdom and knowledge. It's called The Voice of Knowledge. He did this book with a gal named Janet Mills. So it's just a practical guide to inner peace. It's a great book. I have a box of his inspiration cards too. Sometimes I use those. I always give those away to people too. But anyway, I just opened it up and I'm like, okay, what do we have here? Okay. And I grabbed a card to put here because I had to go and let the dogs in. I didn't look at it. And this says, your love language is as unique as you. Okay. So this is for a couple of you fire signs out here. That's the first message out. And what an awesome message is that for you guys. You know, you guys are some of the great lovers of the universe. So, okay, the message. Okay. There is a part of the Iliad by Homer that I really love. Now, this is him, talking to his readers. Okay, in quotes. And this is from Homer. We, the gods, will live as long as the humans believe in us. The day the humans no longer believe in us, all the gods will disappear. This is beautiful. Centuries ago, the Greek gods were worshipped by hundreds of thousands of people today. They are just legends. When we don't believe in lies, the lies disappear and the truth becomes obvious. Many lies enslave us, but only one thing can free us, and it's the truth. Only the truth can set us free from the fear, the drama, and the conflict in our lives. That is absolute truth, and I cannot put it more simply than that. So, I thought that was interesting. So, here's a couple more things. These are points to ponder. What you call thinking is the voice of knowledge, making up stories, telling you what you know, and trying to make sense of everything you don't know. The problem is that the voice makes you do many things that go against yourself. The voice in your head is like a wild horse taking your whatever if wants to go. Once you tame the horse, you can ride the horse, and the knowledge becomes a tool for communication that takes you where you want to go. You don't need internal dialogue. You can know without thinking. You can perceive with your feelings. Why waste energy telling yourself what you already know or worrying about what you don't know? When the voice in your head finally stops talking, you experience inner peace. The solution for taming the liar in your head is to stop believing what it tells you. If you follow two rules, don't believe yourself and don't believe anybody else, all of the lies you believe won't survive your skepticism and will simply disappear. I mean, if you think about it, the truth survives our skepticism, but we cannot say the same about lies. Lies can only survive if we believe them. The truth is still the truth, whether or not we believe in that. That is the beauty of the truth. And it is a tyrant. If you refuse to obey that voice, it speaks to you less and less until you can no longer control it. When the voice loses power over you, your lies no longer rule your life and you become authentic again. So I thought that was super interesting. And I thought that might help some of you out there. So then I'm like, well, then we must get out the gods, right? So somebody's playing in the underworld with the Hades energy. It's not going to be good for you because on the top of the deck, there's Atlas. This is more powerful. This is God of heavens and the constellations. This God is here to help you carry your burdens with strength, resilience, turn the challenges into opportunity, the darkness in the underworld. Okay? Somebody's staying way too long deep down in their conscience, okay? They're trying to confront and transform their fears. So that you will have profound growth, but you're doing this inner tug of war. Like I said, I had to step away for a while there because of the when I went to do the earth signs, because you guys in the earth signs, there's some spiritual war, spiritual battle, and physical. Like, you guys have intertwined with each other in the last, I mean, it's been going on for quite some time, but the last couple of months, things have taken a change, and a change that you guys weren't planning on. Okay? Many alliances are breaking up. Many people are going their own ways. Many people are seeing things differently now. Lots of people are looking out for themselves. So, what do we have? And the comments aren't on because we don't have time for trolls and karmics and narmics and people that want to use my chat for their own personal benefit. So, I got messages, got work to do, and that's the most important thing. So, anyway. I love talking to you guys. You all know that. And I'll turn them back on when I don't need to get through the messages. And I feel when I'm doing these, this is important for you guys. It doesn't need to be interrupted by people out here that are trying to ruin it for you guys. So anyways, Hecate, okay, the goddess of magic and the crossroads. So, somebody that's been playing in the underworld with Hades has also been playing with Hecate, okay? She can go back and forth, okay? He can't. She can't. Now, somebody's trying to use her to put you at a crossroads in your life. Wants you not to believe in the wisdom that you have, that you know you have. Okay? Wants you to change decisions that shape your life. Oh, yeah. Lots of rituals been going on lately. Crazy people out here. A lot of stuck energies. But again. And Atlas did too. Okay? So we really have a battle between dark and light. And maybe this is the air signs and the fire signs. This war I'm talking, that you guys have just been nutso with each other. I mean, you got problems, trust me, with air signs and water signs too. But there's just something about your signs and fire signs grouped up, gotten to deals with each other, and this stuff has gone wrong. Horribly wrong. Okay? And know me. God of wind and air. Okay? So some of you have a lot of air in your chart. You're a fire sign by your sun, but you have a lot of air for a couple of you. Okay? You are now gonna have to you're gonna have to navigate through your life differently than you did before. There's changes coming that are gonna throw you a little off kilter. You're gonna have to adapt. Okay? You won't get the foresight for this. You're not gonna know it's coming. So when these things come, you've been given lessons over and over, and I just have a really good feeling this time for who I'm talking to. You've been tested over and over and over, and I just feel like whatever this is coming towards you, you got Atlas energy here. Okay, like I said, somebody's been doing rituals, somebody's been playing in the underworld, the darkness, and they're stuck. Yeah, they're stuck. We got 3 energies here that they've been trying to work with too. Okay, Andromeda. Okay. This is about mortal of innocence and salvation. Okay. This is Prometheus, god of fire and progress. Okay. Elapatus, god of mortal life and mortality. Faunus, god of nature and wild. Also fertility. And Pan can shapeshift into something very dark, creepy, devilish. Yeah, shapeshifts. So, anyways, these are energies right here. Okay? This is about them blocking your beauty. People cherish you. So, turning people against you. Okay? People don't want you to be admired. Okay? This is for you also putting energy. You don't look at life in the way that you used to. Okay? like trying to really send a lot of depression your way, actually. All right. Trying to make it so you're a person that loves to go outside. Okay. You have a lot of earth in your chart too, somewhere, and you like to be outside. Okay. They're trying to go outside. So you probably have had a lot of gang stalking going on, these campaign, all kinds of things happening to you that, have brought some fear into your life, but you're moving past that now. Okay. Um, they're also, there's a bunch of you, you're smart. You're really smart. And you're very creative. You're innovative. Okay. You think outside the box. You do see the bigger picture. All right. So these people are trying to, with, Prometheus, stop your progress. Okay. This is a number of things that they're trying to do, also affect your sexual energy. So say you are a straight monogamous individual. They want you to question your sexuality. They would love you to be bisexual, um, and then crave sex in a very lustful, phallic way that you would entertain things that you would never be involved in. I'll put it that way. Okay. So they're trying to get you. That's something else that they're trying to do here. Yeah. But it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Whatever they did, it's stuck. It's stuck. It's stuck. Okay. So you have Theseus here. Okay. Mortal of victory and intellect. And you have Cree. Okay. Goddess of sorcery and potions. So this is like a divine masculine, upright, and a divine feminine that's upright, that are fire signs. Okay. This is the war waged against you. Okay. So divine feminine, you're like a high priestess, empress energy. And you've mastered the queens. I mean, let me take that back. I wouldn't say it's hard to ever say that you're a complete master of anything, because things are always changing, things are growing, things are evolving. So you might have mastered something at a level, but there's eventually going to be another level to it, right? But you're at that level of mastery that most are not. You're a humble person. You don't go around being all boastful about who you are, what you know you are. There's people that are running around that they also know who and what you are, but because you're not that way and they think you don't know what you are. And it just annoys these people because they want you to be like them. Okay. And you're not. And so they think they have this big secret, but since you were a child. Like, this is like, are you serious? You people don't think I know what I am? Like, all right. Anyway, yeah, so they think they're holding some big secret from you. And the joke's on them. You've always known. Wait till they find out. They're going to be like, oh my God, we thought we had this big secret. Anyways, divine masculine. You hold this energy from your lineage line of it's a victory. Okay. Um, it's mortal victory and intellect. Okay. How to navigate through mazes, complexity. Um, you trust in your to find your way to success. You know how to problem solve. Okay. Um, you're a masculine energy that if you're sweating something and like going, oh my God, I don't know if this is gonna work, you won't let you carry such leadership abilities and skills that you don't want people to ever, it's not about seeing you weak. That's not what it is at all for you. It's about you showing strength for everyone. So they won't ever feel like anything that has to do with you about them, whether it's that they're protected, they're secure. Okay. This means a lot. Okay, like you love being the head of your family, okay, and taking care of people. I feel like you're a water sign, actually. This divine feminine, you're definitely a fire sign energy, but I feel like this masculine here is a water sign energy. And you two may be coming together. You know, you just never know. You two could. Oh, wow. They tried to use this energy to energy swap with you here. And they got stuck. They got stuck. They're stuck. This is so funny because I was talking to somebody earlier about astral traveling and how people just don't understand about spiritual law, spiritual protection, and they have no idea when they go out and they do these types of things that they are planning to do. Sometimes when you leave your body and you're cruising out there, something might get you. Something might attach to you. You may not be the one that gets to come back to that vessel laying in that bed. And if you do come back, because you don't know how things really work, you might come back with something attached to you that you don't know how to get rid of. And it's going to spread and affect everyone around you. So anyway, yeah, that's what someone's got in store here for them. But anyway, okay. So your love language is as unique and beautiful as you. Okay? Fire signs. Let's get some names. All right. They wanted a lot of names this time. I'm like, all right. I kept putting them out. I'm like, okay, I think that's good. They're like, no more. I'm like, all right, all right. Your ancestors, your angels, they've waited long enough, and you took a week off. All right. Okay, we got McEwen. We got Blaze, Callister, Ross, Thea, Jelosic, Antonio, Sasha, Dennis, Zaharis, Clark, Mel, Billy, Ross Dell, Brandon, Paige, Belinda, Price, Ricardo Davis, Harrison, Samantha, Celeste, Tommy, Artie, Pierce, Wallace, Garn, Jamal, Maddie, Nathan, Ansel. Okay. All right. They want me to go down the middle. That's where we're going to start. Right down the old middle. Okay. Somebody's trying to block my connection to the other side. You don't have the power or the authority. Nice try. You're on right now. Okay. I don't know. I want to work my way this way for some reason. All right. Under here, there is a story. There's some more names. But anyway, we have healing. Okay. We have water. The overflowing. So you're there. You got a lot of water in your chart, fire sign. Okay. Whoever I'm talking to. You're balancing this though. Okay. This is you balancing your emotions. Okay. Somebody was accusing you of something. Okay. For a while there, you were almost like thought that maybe you are wrong. And you're like, oh, hell no, I didn't do that. How am I letting these people talk me into this? I didn't do that. That's for somebody. Starseed. Remember, Starseed elemental. Life force energy. You're a healer. Woohoo. You need to get a numbite. Yep. You have gone through a lot. This is huge for somebody. Oh yeah. All right. Somebody's trying to, you went through an awakening, okay? And this awakening you went through, it expanded your awareness, okay? There's a group of people, they don't want you to be aware, okay? So they've been trying to block you. You need an azurite, okay? It's dark, dark purple is what it is. This card, it makes it look black. Anyways, um, they're trying to block your expansion as this healer and your awareness, okay? Okay? Yeah, it's whatever they did, it's in reverse, so whatever. They're going to be blocked now. They're not going to expand on anything. Anyways, we have Diana here. First intention, okay? She is a goddess, okay? Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you'll make a mark. Divine feminine. We got divine order here. Okay, Archangel Raguel here. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. Spread your wings. Ariel's here. Don't hold back right now. Timing is perfect and you're ready to soar. You also have Uriel here, okay? Helping you with brilliant ideas. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. The one that you're holding back from. Please take action to bring your idea into fruition. You have the support. Boji stones. You need to get you some of these, okay? This will balance out your duality, your divine masculine and feminine energies. Kunzite. This is all about self-love. Get you a chunk of this, all right? So this is cool for some divine feminine. Beautimus. Yeah. He's a healer. All right. We have some names here. We have Scott, Vaughn, Wayne, Todd, Zidal, Aretha, Zahara, Chet. We got Lizzo, Helena, Baron. I don't know how to say this name. Artita, Forrester, Judith, Weber, Orlando, Bingham. Someone calls someone the big fella. We have Cross, Reese, Alexia, Reynold, Taryn, someone's mother and father, Galloway, Todd, Ben. Somebody calls someone Monkey. We have Phillips, Nate, Mullen, Tyrell, Blackett, Cedric, Christopher, Judy, Burns, Crone, Michael. We have Christy, Janelle, Scotty, Toon, Johnny, Keller, Burns, Maurice. Someone calls somebody the champ. One more. Caballero, Ryan, Tamika, Lane, Frederick, Rick, Miller. Someone calls someone hottie. Someone's a hottie. Someone's name, last name is a Cutler. I don't know where that came from. All right. Okay, let's see. Where do we go now? All right. I'm going to start down this side. Okay. Somebody's a twin flame. Okay. Their violet flame has been lit. Yep. This means you came in contact. You had that fated meeting with your twin flame. Okay. Gave you a spontaneous awakening and activation and integration, okay? Many people, that's all it's meant to be, okay? For some, it's not, but many it is, okay? The seas of Mintanka, seeing potential, light to light. Ooh, my grandmother's here. My dad's mother. This is her card. Certain family members that have passed on, I have certain decks and they have cards. It's just that what it is. If you do this, you'll understand what I mean. Anyways, Anna, grandmother of Jesus. My dad's mother. Her name is Anna. Anna Lucy. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plans. Someone's grandmother's here. She was a Scorpio, so maybe someone else has a grandmother that's passed on that's a Scorpio. Okay, dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Dance it out, baby. Awakening. Energetic upgrades. A new way of being. Integration. Yeah, somebody really went through it with their twinner here, man. All right, healthy lifestyle. Okay. In reverse. Honor the cycles of your body, energy, levels, and emotions. Maeve is here, okay? This is about cycles and rhythms. Oh, that's interesting, because then we got Moonstone here, and Moonstone's about cycles. Somebody's trying to play with somebody with their, menstruation cycles, block them, mess them up, okay? We had a miscarriage. Somebody had a stillbirth. We got heart healing here from this. And then got fluorite for learning. Yeah, this is very hard for someone. Of course it is. There's more to this story, though. They said this story and this story go along, and there's another story over here. Oh, my Lord. They're telling me, actually, every story on this board is intertwined with each other one way or another, because whatever's happened here with you fire signs, it is out of control. You people have lost control of whatever it is that you got involved in. Those of you that are on the wrong side of whatever this is. I was hoping it wasn't going to come out. There's a judge here. Louisiana has something to do with it too. Someone named Terry. Anyway, there's a judge. I don't know what that has to do. Anyways, they just brought me to the attention to those two things. But anyways, has slept with underage people. Okay? Part of, a group, an organization, a society, whatever. She got pregnant. They ended using the baby. They did how would I put it? They convinced her of, aborting it for ritual purposes. Yeah. He doesn't think that there's a group investigating him, because he's connected to a bunch of other things that have nothing to do with this. But he's deeply, deeply involved in something with you guys. But there's something outside of that. Human trafficking, organ trafficking. Okay, I don't want to go more into this. It makes me sick and it upsets me. So I don't want to go more into this. But anyway, I'm looking down. The name Martindale might mean something too. This person's heated right now. I'm getting like super hot. This person's pissed. Okay, so this judge didn't know that that there was an investigation launched on them. They've been very confident in what they've been doing because it's gone on for a very long time. It's been quite the operation. I'll just leave it at that. And it was successful for a long time. Made a lot of people a lot of money. Yeah, yeah. So I just heard it's over, Red Rover. You know, it's over, Red Rover. So this judge, the age of this judge would be around that time when somebody played that game. So I played that game when I was a kid. You know, Red Rover. They're 50s, they're 60s, they're 70s, they're 80s. They're a judge. They played Red Rover. Craziest things that they tell me. You know, maybe this person talked about it one time, you know, to somebody. Or it's just a memory they could have shared with the family. But anyways, all right. So healthy lifestyle. You got Ragiel here, okay, helping you out with getting a healthier lifestyle. We have the name Martindale, Shirley, okay, Pinky, Conrad, and Kyle. So we got a divine feminine that has been purging, releasing. We know that. Okay. There's some truth that's going to come out about a masculine that was wearing a mask on their face. Okay. He's been very busy, you know, projecting on you. Somebody could have been doing mirror magic, whatever, you know, or trying to get through the mirrors to what they call astral project or, you know, watch you remotely, whatever. Anyways, you were this person's wish fulfillment. And I say were because your energy is, there's nothing here of you going, I would go back to this person. There's nothing. You're too strong. And whoever you are, it's not that you don't want to love. You are, for once, taking like a hiatus, a time period of where you don't feel that you need to be in a relationship romantically with anybody. And you're actually not even, your energy isn't even here dating. You are so career minded and focused, and you have kids, and your kids have been through a lot, and you're very focused on your family becoming more healthy, a more healthy unit, and healing. That is your concern. And having fun, enjoying your life, and not having to worry about people sticking in the back, backstabbing you, using you, trying to pull you into something you were never even involved in. You're done with that shit. Okay? Okay, so you've persevered. You also, okay, because you know you're a twinner here. You got your spiritual career growing and self-love. Okay? So your plate is full. Your plate is full. And that's okay. Hummingbird energy, okay? So you may love hummingbirds, or you got a passed on loved one that was a hummingbird this summer in your yard, okay? Water energy here too, okay? This could be with, we had Anna, my grandma here, right? Okay, she's a water sign. This is water sign energy again, okay? So maybe your passed on loved one was a water sign, okay? Maybe her name was Anna too, or Lucy. I don't know, okay? Jaguar energy, okay? This passed on a loved one too. This person, they come around in this energy. So this hummingbird, because you do love hummingbirds, but so did they. Okay, they probably had a hummingbird feeder in their yard, but behind the scenes, this is how they protect you. On the other side, people mess with you. Okay, You, right? Huh, look at this. I was talking about astral traveling earlier. There you have it. So, this is something that either you've tried or you're going to learn about. This could have been something that you didn't realize that you were doing. Okay. And when you do this, you go change timelines. You know, you can travel through portals, wormholes. You can, um, you are at the place where you can go through different levels of the 5D. You don't ever go down to the bottom, the first level, because that's once you leave the bottom, the first level, no one goes back there. No one goes back there. No, that's your south node level. That's where you have an option to get out of where the fighting, the wars are going, and the lessons over and over, and get bumped up to the second level. Okay, where you're in training. But anyway, you're learning about like ancient script because that's what you have here. Which this is like ancient knowledge and wisdom. This is like you having a bigger understanding of symbols, patterns, numbers, things like that. Okay. You just may be diving into these things and just learning lots of cool stuff. Because when you get to this place, you do. Like I said earlier, and I said it, I believe, in the last reading too. When you get to a place of healing within yourself, you crave having time to be alone to learn, you know, to be more curious, to, dive into who you really are and want to get to know who you are. And you like to, it's also self-love for yourself, More people should be more interested in where they came from, what their ancestors went through, you know, why do I keep going through these same things? Because I did it in the past life too. It's why I had to come back here to do it again. Well, this time what I didn't learn, I'm going to learn it because I want to move on to the next world or whatever it is, whatever you believe in. But anyway, this is very good for somebody. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay. Oh, a couple more names for this. Kevin, Clayton, Rush, Geneva, Polson, Chad, and Luke. Okay. Whew. I saved this one over here for a while because the energy is super heavy because this has to do with the child. And anyway, and I know this is heavy too. So I can just feel it. So we're going to move over here because this just seems much better. Iris, inspiration. You are an inspiration to many fire signs, okay? Many of you are so good at encouraging people, making people feel better than they do about themselves. You can also help people, um, like, I'm trying to think the right way. You guys are good about being creative and expressing yourselves in a very creative way. There's a lot of people that aren't, okay? So there's something about you branching out in that manner to help more people, how to express themselves in a more creative manner. But you're supposed to do this like on a world like level. So maybe you're supposed to have a channel or a platform somewhere. Maybe you paint. Maybe you're musically inclined. I don't know. There's something, well, they said not one thing. You do many somethings that are amazing, but this is you taking your creativity and using it as an inspiration for others to tap into this like you have. There's a lot of healing through whatever this creativity, these passions you have, these gifts, these modalities, these, you know, you love arts and crafts, whoever I'm talking to. With you taking this to a different level, this is going to help people have a more restorative energy to revitalize their own connection that they have with their own creativity and heal their solar plexus, their heart chakra, their root, their base. I mean, this is helping people. Whatever you're going to do, you will help other people unlock their creative passion. Okay? So basically, whatever you're going to set up to do will trigger people when they come on to whatever it is you're going to offer to jump and take that leap in something similar to you, but with their own twist, their own spin on it. Okay? Daylilies, this is about you centering yourself, okay? It's about reminding yourself to live in the present, okay, with a deep understanding. Change everything, especially outside yourself. Change what you can inside. The daily energy, once again, living in the moment. Loosen up maybe you're a little bit, okay? Be balm. This is about healing energy. This is all about vibrance. Somebody may have had the flu recently, okay? And if you have had it and you had the horrible body aches, next time you get it, be balm. Yeah, be balm will help take that away. And if you're going horrible ascension symptoms and an awakening, dark night of the soul, and you feel like you have the flu, be balm. Add that. That will help a ton. But be balm. It's adding a little spark to your life, okay? It encourages you to let go of your inhibitions, loosen up a little bit, be passionate, It's like feeling free to sing a song at the top of your lungs and not caring who heard you or who saw it and not feeling embarrassed. You're moving to more into that energy. They say, look at every day as a gift worth celebrating. To show up, show out. No excuses. Chickweed. This is about having tolerance, okay? You've had to have a lot of tolerance with a lot of people, okay? And somebody's just had enough. Chickweed is tough, okay? Chickweed knows her power. She knows how to shine despite the circumstances. When you need to make a difficult decision, chickweed will help strengthen your confidence level, understanding, so you can tap into your own inner wisdom, strength, and grace and do it compassionately. So that's awesome. What time are we on? Okay. Trying to decide what direction. All right. Oh, names. Oh, there was one more for that too. Speedwell, insight. Okay. Life seems to speed by. Bird eye, Speedwell helps you to slow down, to be patient, and to become aware of bigger picture thinking. She shares her grounding energy so that the ego cannot get in the way of true insight, and facilitates true healing by expanding the conscience beyond personal beliefs and conditioning. So, Speedwell is also a ground cover. Okay. It's a perennial. Yeah. It can grow in part sun. It can grow in extreme heat. Gets cute little purple flowers on it. Some people call it vinca too. Anyway. Okay. So, Graham, Blake, CJ, I heard Paula, Paltrow, Denny, Alicia, Dolores, Akisha, Camille, Chance. Hold on. 1 second, guys. Okay, so I have 2 crock pots going on because my son and I couldn't decide. We wanted our chicken 2 different ways. Fine. I got 2. We're going to do 2 different kinds. Anyways, one of them was on high in the crock pot, and I could hear the lid. It was cooking too high, so I had to turn it down. Ooh, does it smell good in my kitchen? Okay. Let's see. All right, let's just get it over with over here. All right. We got Vesta, home. Okay, your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in with your occupancy. Okay, Kuan Yin, compassion. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone and focus on yourself. Black tourmaline, protection. This is called an awakening crystal for emotional healing. Prehenite, excuse me. This is about trusting the divine. We got the name K. We got Polly, Red, Lop, Sylvia, and Manny. Manny's come out a couple times lately. Okay. Somebody's listening to their ancestors because somebody was putting a facade on, okay, about a reunion, okay? This person wants this feminine energy here that's listening to their passed on ancestors to get back in their south node, okay? He's ready. Look at him. He took his face off. Ooh, look what he's bringing if you let him next to you, girl. Yeah, you don't want that. No, okay? You're about strengthening your gifts. You've busted out of your cocoon. This isn't for you. Yeah. You had a lot of patience with this person in the past, and you're over it. Okay? This is about when you get out into nature, it's like your heart light turns on. You have rapid healing when you get into nature. Okay? Makes you go with the flow. Okay? You got to be careful. Okay? This masculine that took his face off here. He's in this alpha energy here, but this is Centurions. Okay? This is about you not having foresight. This is about planning and strategy against you. Somebody's playing chess with your life. Okay? The Palladians, though, yeah, they're here protecting you. Okay? So this is about unconditional love. Okay? They're trying to keep, they're sending you energy to have laughter, to have fun, that also breaks any of this energy that this masculine is trying to attach to you. Okay? So, this is a bad group of people that this person belongs to. They do bad things and you don't need to be a part of it. Okay? Pretty simple. Yeah. Yeah, that's for somebody. Okay. They keep having me look over here to the story. Georgia will mean something to someone. Child. Somebody did a ritual. They created the boomerang effect. This is a Freemason. And Eastern stars that get together. Georgia has something to do with this. Somebody could be 3, somebody could have a 13-year-old or an 11-year-old. But there is a young little boy. It's a sweet little boy. Creative. Innocent. Just heard had their innocence ripped away. He passed away. He passed away. Oh, you people are in so much trouble. Someone's from Australia. Down under. Someone's from Australia involved in this too. Or they're Australian. So it's the boomerang effect. Somebody lost an item that was a part of the, okay, so somebody tried to cover this up. You didn't. No, you didn't. You left something behind. It was found by the proper people that needed to find it. Authority figures on the upright. whoever this Mason is, they have a friend that was involved with this too. Somebody kept telling someone that whoever they were doing this up against, that it was wrong. And this person didn't want whoever that they were doing this against to say that they were right. And whatever this is also linked to, there's an inheritance here. There's a lot of money. And a group of people that have no relation to whoever they helped take this from. They have no right to this, nothing. They didn't even know. The people that left this for who they left it for, these maggots here that got involved in these groups, these lowlifes, they're minions. They're the ground crew of nothing. The underworld, apparently. But anyway, price. This is not an eye for an eye. I'm telling you, this is this was a okay. A life for a life. That's all they said to say. Wow. This is someone's twin flame too, they said. You destroyed somebody's heart. Somebody thought by hurting somebody, by hurting someone through someone's family with death, there would be the ultimate betrayal, the ultimate shock, and it would set the ultimate message that they need to shut up. Or else. Well, the fact that you thought you had that power, that's where you first went wrong. There's many things that went wrong here with this plan. You don't have a soul. What you did was unforgivable. The only eyes that you need to be concerned are is God's eyes, whoever you are, because you took a child's life. This is really bad. This is all about money. Affluency, excuse me. Elitists. Well, you just created whatever you guys participated in the other night, a boomerang effect. But this is a group boomerang effect. Yep. Ooh. Everyone that chose to be in this ritual, remember, they say it's not an eye for an eye. It's a life for a life, apparently. Since you guys are so devoted to this Satanism. All right. Centerville, Georgia. Someone likes NASCAR. Bees don't waste their time explaining to flies why honey tastes better than shit. You're blessed and you will have much success. Divine Masculine. Okay? Your power has been activated. You deserve love, life. Live it. You got someone here retired. Drives an Audi. Step away and think about what you've done. Okay? Do you actually believe in the end, when this is all done, people are going to care as time goes on about all you karmics? They're not. It'll be a thing of the past. Sending in multiple people to harm and hurt you, collective. One of them drives a Mercedes. We have Melbourne. Imagine that, right? After what we had right here. That was double confirmation. Someone loves Babe Ruth. Someone likes the band REM. Someone drives a Cadillac. Someone loves guns. Someone drives a Toyota Camry. Oh, someone in this group is a, what do you call it? Romance scammer, okay? Multiple wedding rings. They're also a house hopper. That's a great combo, right? Yeah. A group of people came together for hate crimes against you, okay? Music is the only religion that delivers the goods. Frank Zappa. Here's Divine Masculine again. Prosperity is yours when you step into your North Node, okay? It's your life purpose. You have Divine Feminine. Someone just realized coming up against you was the worst thing, the worst idea, okay? They're miserable now. We got Nostradamus, French astrologer. Divine Feminine, you might be into astrology right now. You got a dumbass Capricorn here, though, in the wings, on your butt. Yeah, your family. This Capricorn is in your family, okay? Your family that sabotaged you. With a stockbroker that's never in trouble, okay? Oh, look at this. The stockbroker's got a handler. Oh, so does your family, though. This Capricorn, they don't realize it. They got a handler. Boulder, Colorado, too, okay? Yeah. Mykonos, Greece, trying to mimic you, failing miserably. An actor or an actress collective drain their resources doing spell work on you. Adjudication. Hacker. You're not toxic enough for this hacker, apparently, okay? No one wants to hear the truth because they are a part of the lies against you. These people are sidestepping, okay? They're going to be going back to the old basics. Someone's from Laguna Beach, an actor or actress, again. And we have the old Vatican, greed, control. Someone likes the band CCR. Someone just joined the old cunt crew. Yeah, today, Sunday, a Pisces, okay? They're a lesbian. Then we got the Skull and Bones, Catholic. These people are committed to mistreating you. We got West Hollywood. Rico, baby. Captain Obvious, going to have Rico crimes against him. He's from Norway. I don't know where that just came from. Anyway, we have Van Halen, a blame shifter that's bisexual. Iceland, okay? Not weak in the knees. Wedlock in the loins. Live in the now. Choose happiness. Tibet. Zimbabwe. Someone likes Thin Lizzy. Okay? Somebody's been cutting someone's electricity. Oh. Somebody's planning on cutting someone's electricity to come into their house in the middle of the night and harm them. Won't work. They'll get caught. Green phantom quartz, like, cameras. Hello. Like that idiot that came to my house in the Audi that stole my mail and was so flagrant and wanted me to know, I can steal your mail. Look at this. And I can walk to your house. Well, you didn't know there's cameras everywhere, you idiot. Attacking your throat chakra. A Scorpio. Faking their death. A Scorpio. And they possibly faked your death, collective. But I do know some of you fire signs did fake a Scorpio's death. That was one of your family members. Yeah, my family did it to me. Yeah, using your identity. Now you're dead, but they're going to use your identity. Yeah, we got a CPA here. You have always been crazy, so that's so you don't go insane. These people, they built the paper empire. Think of all the time and the cons and the scams, the meetings alone, the bribing. This what they call the sacrificing that they had to do to destroy you, damn it. And you're still alive. You're going strong. Yeah. And all they got is a paper empire out of it all. That doesn't mean shit. Ice skater. Lebanese. Sits on a board of directors in Munich. All right. Woo. We've covered a lot of ground. All right, glad we got that other stuff out of the way. Yeah, I didn't want to talk about that. Okay. All right, tell me to go over here. We got Louisiana on board. What do we have? We have a grandmother energy here that has cats. She's a part of a secret society. She has a daughter that is in Mary Magdalene energy. Okay? Hmm. Something that there's something people are hiding from you. All right. Look at this. Okay, this is you. This is for divine feminine. So this is you in this Mary Magdalene energy, okay? This is either your grandmother or an aunt, a great grandmother, or just a grandma, or it's your mother. Could be a stepmother too. A stepmother, excuse me, okay? But this person's done a lot. I mean, they put a lot of time into getting you tangled up, giving you problems, making your life complicated, changing circumstances around for you. I mean, they want you tied up, tangled up, you know? Constantly in a conundrum. Yeah. Corn maze, you know? They want people to, paying people to come into your life, act like they care about you, only to string you along and then to turn around and, like disappear. But see, this is a game they played with you over and over for years and years. And you're like, okay, so what? You send another person in to be nice to me, to what you think is infiltrating me. And so, yeah, I figured it out. I sat and talked to them and they disappeared. And so what? So what? Like, really? This is the best you guys got? I mean, it's stupid. But anyways, a lot of wasted money. They thought you would unravel by hassling you, trying to get you all flustered, hoping that by the different tactics that they've used over the years that, you just lose your mind, self-delete. Just self-delete, I mean, they already had everything planned out. They just need you to delete yourself. Anyways, you reach for the stars, okay? You probably have Aquarius energy, specifically Aquarius, all over your chart, whoever I'm talking to. But you carry this unconditional love, okay? You do love others, but you know how to have boundaries, healthy boundaries with people. You don't have to save people. You don't have to solve their problems. You just know that you can be compassionate and empathetic and helpful, and that's as far as you have to go, okay? You will be kind and generous to people no matter what their outward appearances may be, because you view people, it's their insides that matter to you the most, okay? So you have been raising your vibration, okay? Somebody's sending a lot of energy because they don't want you to look forward. They don't want you to go forward. And I said earlier too, something's being hidden from you, okay? Yeah. So let's go. Somebody's going to they're going to send someone in towards you, okay? Okay? There's a woman behind this. So there's a woman behind. Okay, so let's go. Let's finish over here. So there's a grandmother and a son energy, or this could be a husband. It could be an uncle. Like I said, it could be a brother too. Could be a son, husband, brother, or uncle. Okay. So You're the daughter that they're attacking. Anyways, it could even be one of your ex-husbands or ex-boyfriends. Okay? This woman will go to any length to get her way. And whoever he is, he's in this lion energy. Very bold, brave, devoted, okay, to the cause of you, the takedown of you. It's a cause. It's a real cause now. Okay? It's funded too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. They probably have a GoFundMe just for your takedown. I'm pretty sure they did one for me. Oh yeah. I think that's some funny shit right there. Anyways, this person looks at themselves as they're quite majestic, you know. They have a high self-esteem. They think they're a leader. They think they're strong. They're very confident. This person could be a Leo. But really underneath all of this is a bunch of bullshit. This person sold their self out to a secret society. Okay? He could be a Freemason. She could be an Eastern Star. Who knows? Who cares? But anyway, there's all kinds of other groups too. Doesn't matter. But it is a secret society. Okay? This is no little cult. This is no little coven. No, 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 no. This is, they've stepped up. Okay? Anyways, this person thought this collaboration was going to bring them great group support in their endeavors, especially where business is concerned, okay? Lots of resources. Yeah, they did get more resources to their disposal, but they've used them wrong. It was a team effort. Well, yeah, collective, you became a team project. Yeah. For some of you, you're a fire sign that came up against one of your family members with this group. All right. Many discussions being had. Yeah. Um, but what these people don't realize, they just had a meeting shortly. I don't know how, it hasn't been over a week. I know that for sure. There's somebody in this group that recorded everything that went on that they were going to do to whomever you are. And the person that's doing this, nobody would ever think, no, nope, nope. I'm not going to say any more either because I do not want to get this person in trouble, because this is somebody is basically saving another person's life, because these people are plotting because they have life policies they've already cashed out on this family member. Yeah, there's a lot of talk about this, a lot of gossip. These are people that are planning furiously, okay? There's a volatile situation that's coming. I mean, it's coming forward, we'll put it that way, into fruition, okay? Trouble. Yeah. Danger. Discord. Aggression, okay? Somebody needs to watch out because somebody's got a really bad temper and they want someone to have conflict with them so that they can just pull out the big gun, get it over with, and move the hell on and get their money. That's how they look at this. They don't care that their actions have consequences, all right? Divine Feminine, you've swept this energy away, okay? You've removed it. It's unwanted, okay? You pruned it. You purged it. You know, you deadheaded it. You swept it away. You deleted it, you know. You are in the energy of a total makeover with yourself. 100%, okay? These people, they are nowhere near the timeline that you're even on. So let them do whatever it is. Even this group of these so-called powerful people here, they can't touch you. If they do, who you are and what you carry inwardly, DNA-wise, you have the ability that when you're upset, let's just say, put things off kilter in a mass way. They know this. You've been studied. So, this recklessness here will be their demise. because you're more important than all these people put together to the universe and to a group of people on the 3D, which I'm not going to go much further because I'm not going to divulge everything because people get on and they take this stuff and ruin it for good people. So you're a good person who I'm talking to. And yeah, so you're being protected. And these people don't think you are because they think who they're connected to gives them more protection than you. Your protection's higher than theirs on the 3D. And I mean, your protection on the other side, that's just, that goes without saying. That's why they know this. That's why they've had to go to these lengths and these levels with you. Okay? Yeah. They want you at a crossroads. They want you to have all these choices and they want to keep sending people in and in and in so that your head's just spinning around and then everybody's going to leave you high and dry. So stupid. They've done this to you over and over. Like, hello, it doesn't work, but go ahead, waste your money again, right? Okay. So, anyways, Carmisha over here, okay? She's a Eastern star. She's somebody's girlfriend, fiance, spouse, who knows, who cares. Okay? She really in the bigger picture is just a part of the train. She's the caboose that everyone hooks up to. Just gonna leave it like that. She's also likes to run around in this fox energy, okay? She's all about self-interest, but she thinks that she's quite stealthy, apparently. She's all about deceit, trapping people, okay? Some of you, not all of you, some of you, she's got brown hair like this. Some of you, she could be African American. She could be Spanish. She could be Latin. She could be Brazilian. I don't know. Beautiful. Yeah, she's very pretty. Okay, very pretty. You know, she could be, one parent white, one parent black, but she's very witchy, very cunning, very sly, crafty, very crafty. Oh yeah. And some of you, she's redhead. Okay, some of you, she's redhead. She's sharp, very sharp, but people, she's very she's very good. She's studied psychology for years and people, and she was groomed at one, so she knows what she's doing. So she knows people. All right, I'll just put it that way. Sleight of hand. But okay, I got to go back to this. After people get to meet her, in the beginning, people are taken in by her, but that's part of what her job is to do, right? But then people notice something's off and they can never quite put their finger on it. And by that time, it's too late. She's already got her claws into them. So there's one person that they think, collective, that they send towards you. You will not think for 1 minute this person would do this to you, okay? This person carries this maverick energy. They could be a cowboy, okay? They could live in the West. Your family could have cowboys in it, okay? They could have a ranch. This person, though, carries rule breaker energy. Yeah, they're very independent, bold person likes to be a rebel, okay? Rebel with no cause, apparently, okay? The nonconformist, this person's got a, always has, you'll know this person because they've always had a fearless energy. I feel like this is somebody that's in your family or they're like an extended family member. They're unconventional. This person can think outside the box. Oh, yeah. They can be defiant, okay? A loose cannon. Definitely a risk taker. This person, everybody wants this person to come to their party because this person's a fun person. This person does have a good heart too. But this family group of people, divine feminine, how do I say it? They just turn this person against you, okay? And this person just feels like they're in so deep, they might as well just go forward with whatever the family wants to do at this point. Because they're like, he's not going to trust me anyway. So, might as well just go in. This is like people now going, well, the house is burning down. Instead of running out, I guess I'll just stay in the house and burn with it. This makes zero, yeah. these people are losing their marbles. Anyways, he's coming in with the mask on. Okay? He's a part of this group too. Okay? Mm-hmm. He thinks you don't know. He thinks it's concealed from you. So this person's in there. You go. This person used to love you a lot. Yeah. They've taken on a different persona. It's a disguise. They're going to come in, with hidden motives, serve you up a presentation with some theatrics and a performance, okay? Putting on a show for you. Doing one hell of a snow job. Yeah. All right, let's dig. Let's get some more names here. All right, we got Kendall. And that's not my son, Kendall. It's not the way it's spelled. Someone else's Kendall. Harrison. Nil. Dean. Bevan. Stalin. Carmichael. Uni. Donald. Huh, my grandpa's here. Seth. Patty. Alexis. Octavius. Aaron. Kramer. Ty.